Hi, this is Kerry Artak with Wicked Stocks, bringing you the daily Apple report for Thursday, September 28th, 2023. Before I click through all the charts, as usual, just want to encourage you to please click like if you haven't already. Subscribe to the Wicked Stocks YouTube channel, share the content with friends and colleagues, and check out wickedstocks.com, where we offer a full suite of both daily and weekly analytical videos, just like the Apple report, daily analysis in the SPY and the Triple Q, that is the S&P 500 and NASDAQ 100 ETFs, weekly analysis, and then NASDAQ 100, the S&P 500 indexes, as well as the long bond ETF, the TLT, as well as two individual stock picks every week that you never see on YouTube that cater to the 3 to 5 week swing trader out to the 3 to 5 month near-term investor, always looking for at least 20% moves on those stock picks. In fact, just on Wednesday, we put out two, one on NVIDIA, the other on AMD. If you'd like to check that out, as well as all of our Triple Q and SPY analysis and all of our weekly stuff that I just mentioned, you can for no cost whatsoever. We offer a 5-day free trial up front. Sign up for wickedstocks.com. Check it all out, including Wednesday's NVIDIA and AMD analysis. And if you don't like what you see after 5 days, within 5 days, you can bow out, cancel your subscription at no cost to you whatsoever. So let's take a look at the charts. This area, 167.83, significant long-term channel support now. We pushed through it last May, came very close to testing it actually on Wednesday. And there's also, its sister formation that is equally significant at 166.49. I've made a slight adjustment, and that is this area is the area to hold through the rest of the year, and it very well may. It does represent long-term support, and you can say above which or once tested, what have you. We may well test it here over the next few days. The 227.68 formation in reach. So we need buy signals on the way up, so forth and so on. And I don't think it's a stretch to assume 227.68 by, I don't know, at the very latest this point next year. And I think there's a capacity for a much more accelerated rally. We've got some descending channels now coming down here. And if we get up and over those, that is the next leg up that could be very similar to coming off of that January low up to the July high. And so that could happen again over the next couple of months. We just might get that buy signal. Now we're talking late Q1 before reaching 227.68. So it could happen much quicker. Now, if we do break, let's see, I'm going to go with breaking. No, I'm going to go with closing below 166.41. Now, mind you, I do have 167.83 here. That is the top of that channel. The other channel, I'm going to take you back to this formation once again, just to so you can see and reinforce it. This is our area. This is our long-term support. And if we close below it today, I do see this channel bottom at 164.09 likely, probably by Friday's close, by tomorrow's close. But if we close below this formation here of 166.41, that should be by a 1% margin. I will give that to you. That'll be in the very upper 164 handle. It'll be a precise number. I'll give that to you for Friday. If we close below 166.41 by a 1% margin, I do see over the next week or two this rising two-thirds speed line at 158.07. It could be more exacerbated than that. I have that as a level that can contain selling through the rest of October. But, having closed, if we close back below 166.49, that is a grand neutralizer of that longer-term bullish dynamic that I mentioned I'm expecting into next year, holding above this area. So if we close below it, it neutralizes that tempo entirely and does threaten this market to give much of this rally back as we move into Q1, Q2 of next year. The first big test, big support area that I would expect would be 158.07. I think I've covered the downside pretty well. Assuming we hold above this area, I'm going to start talking about the day itself. And we do have 169.94 still. That is a longer-term Fibonacci that I've outlined quite a bit, and I can show that again here. 3/8 downside Fibonacci, January low against the July high. We slipped below it a bit on Wednesday. We closed above it, so just so you know what that is, And if we happen to push or open above it, well, let's put it this way. If we open above it, that would be kind of an unchanged open. We could actually reach 173.36 today. I don't expect 173.36, but we are dipping into a long-term support region. It depends on how you slice it. But, this whole area is filled with significant support from 169.94 down to 166.41. And we're slipping into it now. So this market can reverse suddenly. We could test 173.36 today. It can contain session strength. And if we close above 173.36, tomorrow we should test 177.77. 177.77 is significant. May well contain buying through next week, and we could fall off again back into what I'd call the mid 160s within a full week of doing so. But it would be a settlement below 177.77 that would indicate a good low into later October. This first channel resistance at 188.15. I don't know why that's a session containment level. I think I do know why, because we're opting, and we don't have them all up here, but if you draw the same channel against the extreme channel top, it comes across like this. It'll be in the low 190s. That will be our breakout resistance as we move into Q1 of next year. But if we close above 177.77 after having tested long-term support or come very close to testing it on Wednesday, this market should run quickly to 188.15, and within 2 to 3 to 5 weeks, the low 190s. We'll give you that exact number tomorrow, where this market faces its next big test as we move into November, December trade. I don't think there's anything else to say. I'm going to leave it at that. Just a reminder, we're approaching long-term support. We've consolidated it at this band of channel support, able to contain selling well into next year, and if settled below, does neutralize that long-term buy signal that was elicited in May when we closed above it. Please click like, share, subscribe. Check out wickedstocks.com. I'll be back tomorrow with Friday's Apple Report. You have a great day.